It is 11:15 on October the 3rd, aka the Life of the Showgirl day, and I am on my way to the theater. Put the other hand on the wheel, Ashley. Jeez. I am going to go meet Molly and her mother and her grandmother. I'm going to go meet Molly. We're going to go see the Life of a Showgirl extravaganza at the first noon showing, because I figured if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Of course, we've been blasting the album all morning. I just got out of a client call, or I probably would have started this vlog sooner. So all this to say, hi, hello. Maybe not that angle. Hi, hello. I'm Ashley. If this is your first video here, hello and welcome. I'd like to say I'm not normally this Swiftie centric, but that'd be a lie. I went to the Airs tour 3 times.
At the next lights, turn left.
Thank you. I know where I'm going. I just wanted to beat the timer there, if that makes sense. Anyhow, huge Swiftie. About to have a Swiftie filled weekend, all that jazz. I also still have work to do because I'm a freelancer. But because I'm a freelancer, that means I get to leave during the middle of the day and go see Taylor Swift. Okay? I'm gonna go before my GPS gets mad at me. Okay, bye. It is 90 minutes later, and now I am headed back home from back. What are we even calling that? The Life of the Showgirl theater experience? I don't know what we're calling that. But no, that was a lot of fun. It was really good. The Ophelia music video, so good. Her explaining it and doing the behind the scenes, that part was a lot of fun. The thing that took me out was the censored clean lyrics for the lyric videos. Specifically in father figure replacing with big checks, and in wood, it's a completely different song, the clean version, which is fine, but it was just funny. The entire theater started laughing. This cute girl gave me a Showgirl bracelet, which was very kind of her. Kind of wish I had one to give her in return, but that's okay. I think I'm going to head home and make some sandwiches. Unfortunately, I do have some more work to do. I also got hit with like 4 emails saying I got ARCs coming my way this weekend, which is great, but I just feel like I have 1,000 things to read right now. So I don't know how exciting this is going to be for this. Are we going to do a weekend in my life? Maybe we'll do a weekend in my life. Yeah, you're blowing on the wind. It is the next day. Oof, I forgot I was vlogging. Yes, I am wearing the same thing. Yes, we are back in the car, but now we are going to go pick up our groceries so I can go back home and just not leave the house. Last night, I guess yesterday afternoon, when I came back, I did a little bit of client work. I took a nap because I was exhausted. And then just had a really chill evening. There's no one on the road this early, and that is super nice. But I just had a really chill evening, which was great. I worked on a content tracker. I know, another spreadsheet. You're shocked. I'm sure of it. Really, I wanted to make content for a book that I had read that actually came out. Nothing to Fear by Jenn Plummer. Super good. Really enjoyed it. Athlete, ex-student, spooky season for sure. It takes place at kind of like a haunted-esque college, if you will. But, like, the school has a secret, if that makes sense. Maybe I'll read you the description later. There was a piece of content that I made maybe actually about a year ago that I was like, oh, this would kind of be perfect. It would be a great template to use, and then adjust it to be kind of more specific to this author. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of arcs and content that I've committed to and agreed to. So I was trying to make it a little easier on myself. as much as I enjoy this, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't actually my job. Wish it was my job. This isn't actually my job. Had a link to it from like an old tracker that I had made. And I was like, ooh, let me follow the trail into my Canva. And Canva's like, yeah, we understand that this is a real link. However, we don't know where your content is. And I was like, the F. And I had been playing around with this idea for a little bit that I'm like, I should really save it, or I should be able to locate it, especially stuff for authors that I do a lot of work with, like a lot of work for, I should say. Like Hannah Gray. Speaking of which, Hannah Gray shouted me out on her Instagram in like a thank you post to like a bunch of people who helped her on her last release. Like, front page of her thank you post, I was like, oh, gagged and gooped. My God. Wow, could this be a little bit more all over the place? It gives me a naming convention because I was naming these things really whatever, just to like get them out there. Sometimes it was a book name, so I'd have like 1,000 things under one book name. Sometimes it was the author name and the book name. Sometimes it would be like dash teaser, whatever the case may be. So I made a naming convention so it like populates it the same every time. Book title, series name in parentheses, book number, dash, like what kind of content it is, and then it'll number it. So I've gone through and I have like relabeled this content. I have downloaded it and then uploaded it to my drive, and organized it by author, specifically the authors that I might revisit or I've done multiple books, campaigns, stuff for. The ones that are just kind of one-offs, I've kind of put into its own category. But I just kind of created this system so that I can more easily, I suppose, find what I'm looking for, look back on it, any of that nature. But that's really what I worked on yesterday. There is almost 400 pieces of content that I named, tagged, identified, download, upload, linked, etc., etc. And you can definitely see how my content has evolved. You can definitely tell like how I've kind of like learned the rules of the game. For instance, like I now only use stock imagery that, you know, I'm allowed to use. Before, like, it'd be like, oh, I'm making a cute edit, or I'm making this video, oh, I found this image on Pinterest, which is great, like, that's super good for inspiration, but lo and behold, Pinterest images are not yours to use. Like, those don't belong to you. Not that I ever got in trouble for it or anything, and not that people typically do. I think sometimes people who use it for, like, sometimes people who use it for business purposes, like for monetary gain, can, like if people want to take legal action, but like tracking down people who've used your images, real hard. But there's a couple of really great, actually there's one that I really love. Dupe images, super good. It's very like user generated content. So it feels very authentic. It feels very Pinterest-esque. It feels very content creator, like character embodied. It's just hard because sometimes you can't find exactly what you want. It's really good for vibes. Oh, that was a cute puppy. It's good for like night with the girls. It's good for New York. It's good for fall. But finding like cute coupley things a little bit challenging. Finding cute like family things, because it's very much like college mid-20s. It's not really, I'm sure as it grows and expands, like the founders I want to say are in their mid-20s, so it's like very centered around like their interests, their lives, and totally makes sense. And as it grows, I'm sure it will expand. That's not where you ride your bike, sir. It just sometimes is hard. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I want. But overall, dupe is a really great place to look for them. You have to get really good at searching through other things. Usually I will just do dupe and like a mixture of Canva. I have Canva Pro. No one is surprised. I have Canva Pro, and you just have to get really good at looking for keywords. I don't like a lot of images where people like look at the camera. I think it's more like, one, I think that's hard for if you're envisioning what someone might look like in a book. More so, I just want like the emotion, the feel, the vibes, if you will. Anyhow, I'm realizing I am almost to the grocery store. I've been yapping this entire time, and I have not told them I'm on the way. And I will say that is the biggest hack. And I will pull in, say I am here, and get my groceries before anyone else. People always look at me and like, but she just got here. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I said I was on the way. I followed the rules. Excuse me. I followed the rules. Does that mean they can track me and have my data because they know where I'm located? Yeah, I'm sure it does. But you know who else can? Everybody. I don't know how to win in this world.
It's cute that you had your son working and he was trying his very best.
His counting was definitely off, but...
That was his answer. What does that mean to you? That just sounded like...
Okay, baby. You sniff?
Sniff test?
He's like, okay. Alright, let's figure this out. Put the pinwheel blade D on the pole A. No, their instructions were wrong, but it wasn't hard. So earlier this morning, a few hours ago, we decided to make the very last minute decision to go see the release party in theaters, me and the best friend, because she wasn't able to go with us Friday. So I just need to quickly get ready. I think I'm just gonna do tea. Oh, here's one Taylor Swift tea. Although this has not been faring well. Looks all rough. I think I'm gonna do jean and tea because I mean we'll be sitting in a theater, so it doesn't matter. Do we go Who's Afraid of Little Me? Or I'm the Problem, It's Me? Go Tortured Poet? Let's go Tortured Poets. I want to say this was a Girl Tribe Co. This is a Comfort Colors one. This is comfy. I really like it. I'll do that, and I'll pick a pair of jeans. Oh. I honestly haven't filmed. There's stuff everywhere. I haven't filmed that much this weekend because I've been listening to the album, and I can't really share that with you because that is a copyright. But let's get ready, and maybe I'll go over my favorite couple tracks so far. I put sunscreen on. Been out. Oh, minus is done. It's been 3 days. I still am a big fan of Opalite. It's just like upbeat and cheery. Molly had said to me that it sounds a lot like Christmas Tree Farm, and I have to agree. It's like in the pre-chorus it has that very like tinny quality that I think is really synonymous with like Christmas music. So that's really fun. Actually Romantic, it just cracks me up. Fate of Ophelia. The music video is so good. I think the song is really fun, but I think the music video makes it even better. I'm gonna say it. I think Wood is just entertaining as hell. I saw someone mention that this album is the first out of all of her releases that doesn't have a song about her trying to run away, make herself smaller, hide away, that sort of thing. And you know what? I'm happy for her. She seems so we put in those pinwheels in the grass to hopefully scare away the birds. They have not done much of anything, which is super exciting. But in order to overnight those, I needed to add like, I don't know, like $12 more to my order. And I was like, oh, what is it that I need? And I was thinking, I was like, do you know what I have not had for a long time? And not for any reason, I just didn't rebuy it after I ran out, is the liquid liner I've always used. Like, I would say pre the last year, I have always been a cat eye girl. Like, we're talking every day.
Not all day, every day, but every day.
No, we're talking every day. Like, I would wear that shit to work. I would wear, like, that was just part of the routine. Ashley was a cat eye girl. And I think I still am. Like, she's in there. But it just takes a lot of work. And when you're working from home, I don't put makeup on every day. And so it also just feels like a lot. Oh, but back to wood. I'm all over the place. Wood. I just think it's funny. I think she's got a good sense of humor. I think the people who hate it just want something to hate on. And you know what? Have at it. And not every album was made for everyone. And that is the beauty of being a Swiftie, is there is something out there for everyone. I mean, I'm not a huge... What am I doing? Am I making this worse? Possibly. I'm not a huge debut gal. I mean, just country's not my thing. I'm not a huge Fearless person. I don't know if I care. Do we care? I don't know if we care, but there. I'm not a huge Fearless, but I still love her music as a whole. And there are songs off of each of those albums that I enjoy, so you can find something to enjoy. I just think some people enjoy hating on things to hate on things. Also, so many people hated on Tortured Poets when it first came out, being like, what is this? This is too... This is the dumbest way I'm trying to show you. Now it's just dark. Now I look like a ghoul. All right, well, we're gonna go with ghoul. Let's not show the internet my address. Guess what came today? The very first, in just a few. I was very responsible. I held back. I did not go crazy. But here's the first of a number of the Life of a Showgirl deliveries. That was the least exciting way to open that possible. Wow, that sucked. Should I have done this differently? Probably. Oh, I don't think I need this. No, don't throw a blade, Ashley. That's a terrible idea. Now I'm just backlit. Okay. And we're upside down. Oh, she's pretty. I cannot wait to re-sleeve her. Portofino orange glitter. All right, okay. Update. It has been Friday, 4 days later since the album came out. What are my favorites right now? I heard someone say that Father Figure is the real oldest daughter track. And you know what? That tracks. actually romantic, still hitting. Okay, well, that's update 1. I will update you when the others come. He says he's not taking questions at this time. Okay. Also, I don't know what my fascination is with vlogging on my phone right now. I have a perfectly good vlog camera for this. But did not really get ready for today. I'm only partially ready. Also, do you want to know what this is? I attempted to clean off my dresser because it just becomes like a collection of stuff that needs to find a home. So I was like, let me put it all in this box, and then I will take this box with me and tend to it and take everything to where it needs to be. No, this box is just lived there. We got another delivery, so I figured, geez, that son really knows what it's doing. So I figured, let's open. Also, I just got off an impromptu call with a client that was unnecessarily stressful. Like, we were confusing each other by the end of it. Remember when these deliveries used to come with confetti? I kind of miss the confetti. Okay. Here's the best part. So I, of course, panic bought these when they went up for sale, like when the podcast started. And then I realized I don't own a CD player. Luckily, we've corrected that since then. Oh, this is not the cutest background. Don't care. But here are all the box sets. God, these boxes are cute. Variant 1. We'll open these. 2. This was like our first like glimpse at what the album was looking like. 3 and 4. So, like, you couldn't just buy one. You could. I couldn't. I could have. I chose not to. Let's be real honest. Should we go with the classic, the original cover? Also, why am I using these scissors? We've got lots of questions. We have very few answers. Then there was a point last week when I was like, I should really just cancel this. But it had already shipped. Because I was like, I don't need this. It's just another thing. Wow. Oh, I was expecting that not to be smooth. Okay. Why is that box? Okay. CD, of course. Add that to the collection. Oh, I like how I just tried to blow off this bit of glitter. Life of a Showgirl, 13 Ophelia Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee. Will these all have a dress on them? We'll have to look at that. Oh, these are cute. They have some like lyric cards. These ones are all Life of a Showgirl themed. I guess I could share those. This one says, the more you play, the more that you pay. This one says, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe, and you're never ever gonna. And then, but I'm immortal now, baby dolls. Now for the box. TS. Orange and sparkly. Keychain with the eye. Okay. Let's go with this one. We haven't seen her forehead in a long time. Album cover, red, sparkly. Same address, 13 Ophelia Avenue, Nashville. Okay. We've got all the effort you've put in. It's actually romantic. It's all right. You were dancing through the lightning strikes. Opalite. Care where the hell you've been, because now you're mine. Okay. This is the heart keychain. Which one should we do next? Is this what it feels like to do blind unboxings? Like, is this why people are obsessed with Labubus? Because, like, I'll just unbox Taylor Swift stuff. This album cover, love it. Silver. Thank you for the lovely bouquet from Life of a Showgirl. I love that it also kind of matches the lyric videos, kind of the very Art Deco cut up visualizer style. Welcome to my underworld. It'll break your heart. Canceled. Sequins are forever. Lightning strike. Opalite necklace. Okay, last one. I think this one has the piece in it I'm most excited to see. You're only as hot as your last hit, baby. She said, I'd sell my soul to have a taste of a magnificent life. Ooh, Taylor in a black wig. Life of a Showgirl. This empire belongs to me. Leave it with me. I don't know what the... Oh, he's found a toy. Okay, this is the necklace I was most interested in. In the beginning of the rollout in theaters, she like welcomes everybody and she says, hi, blah, blah, blah. She's wearing a necklace. I was like, what is that necklace? It looks kind of like an envelope. It's this. Shut up. It opens. Stop. And this little bit says actually romantic. And you can put it inside. Because it's like a little love letter. Stop. Stop. That's my favorite. Stop. I love. That's amazing. Okay. Way to go. I'm still waiting on 2 vinyls. The Shiny Bug collection. I didn't do any of the signed. I'm just... Listen, if I'm going to get something signed, it's because I want to, like, meet the artist and have an opportunity to have that interaction. I don't want to buy a signature. But that is just me. That is my take. That is not everyone's. Totally get it. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you this. They've seen a little bit of wear. I painted Air Force Ones for both me and the bestie when we went to the Airs tour in Denver. So, like, they're starting to crunch, like, where the instep is. But everywhere else looks really great. Just sealant. I could probably fix that. But this one is, mine were Bejeweled theme. Oh, I like how that's just flaking off. Mine were Bejeweled theme and Midnight. So I did, like, a dark blue, 2-tone blue. Although now it's looking very painter's tape blue now that I look at it. Don't love that. I can always change it. You can paint it. And then I did a diamond on there for Bejeweled. And then on the back, I did Best Believe I'm Still Bejeweled. But the best friend, okay, thank you for holding. I had to dig hers out. I did red Taylor's version for hers. Actually, hers are really cute. I love hers. Anyhow, 13 again. 13. Red Taylor's version. The paper airplane. And then on the back of hers, it says miserable and magical. But like, hers are all red. Super fun. Love how those turned out. Makes me want to do something different to mine. Doesn't matter. I say that like I'm going to wear them frequently. The only other time I wore them after the Airs tour, the day after I went and saw the Eras movie in theater. I swear my life does not revolve around Taylor Swift, but this isn't pleading my case. On my way back home, a bird hit me, and everyone's like, you hit a bird? And I'm like, no. A bird hit me.
Oh my God! Are you alright? I just got hit by a deer. You hit a deer? No, I got hit by a deer.
And everyone's like, you hit a bird? And I'm like, no. A bird hit me, as in my car. Like, very classic Rory Gilmore. This bird just dove straight into my grill, going on a country highway, and didn't really think much of it, but it was like a whack, super loud. Like in the back seat, they were like, what was that? And we were like, I don't quite know. Didn't think anything of it. Dropped them off, went home. The next day, I went to pick up groceries I went to go drop off our bottles, like cans, and I came back to the car, and that's the first time I saw the front end of my car, and I was like, and then I freaked the F out, and I was like, had to go to Trader Joe's, which was right across the way, and I was like, okay, what do I do? I can't. What I'm trying to say is the bird was just sticking out of my grill, like rigor mortis, sticking out of my grill, and I was freaking out, but I had to do my shopping, and then I was like, called my uncle. I was like, blah, blah, blah. He lives over that way. I drove to his house. He was like, it can't be that bad. And then he literally had to pull it out. It was like the size of a football. I was like, did I kill something that was in danger? It ran into me. I'd like to repeat that. Like, no, it was just a bird. I don't know. I didn't look at it. He looked at it. He was like, no, it's just a bird. Although now I'm thinking about it, he could have just told me it was just a bird to make me feel better. Completely plausible. Anyhow, don't feel better at all. That's the only other time I wore these shoes was that day. I was like, I should get some use out of these. I'll wear them while I'm running errands. And then on Sunday to see Taylor Swift again. Okay. Well, I should check my tracking and see when the Shiny Bug Collection vinyl comes. Or maybe I'll just save that for the next vlog. But should we just sign it off here and call it a day? Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming on this very Swiftie adventure that really had no rhyme or reason or plan to it. All right, I should go check on the dog. I think the cat is holding him hostage. So thanks for hanging out. Please stick around, subscribe. I'm trying to be more regular with videos. And yeah. I'll see you soon. I wish I could just play Harmonica and be like, and now the sky is opal. We have grass growing. Baby grass that must be protected. A little bit there. Birds, you gotta stop fucking eating it. Oh, we got a few here. We're growing grass. Oh, I thought I saw a snake.